In the still waters of maritime lore, one name echoes louder than most: the Mary Celeste. A ghost ship set adrift in the vast Atlantic, abandoned without a single trace of her crew. This documentary aims to unravel the enigma of the Mary Celeste through the lens of real evidence, sober analyses, and piercing questions that have haunted historians and mystery lovers for over 150 years. Join us now as we embark on an unforgettable journey into one of history's most mysterious maritime legends. Step aboard the ghost ship and let the secrets of the past whisper their tale. Every mystery begins with an origin, and for the Mary Celeste, her foundation is rooted in the 19th century shipping industry. Constructed in 1861 in Nova Scotia, Canada, the Mary Celeste, originally christened the Amazon, was a sturdy brigantine designed for commerce. She changed hands several times throughout her career, a fact that some believe cast an ominous shadow over her fate. Renamed Mary Celeste in 1869, her early voyages were marred by hardships. Groundings, collisions, and misfortunes seemed to follow her, as though calamity were etched into her very timbers. Yet, when Captain Benjamin Briggs, a highly experienced mariner, took command in 1872, few could have predicted the destiny that awaited this humble merchant vessel. On November 7, 1872, the Mary Celeste set sail from New York Harbor, bound for Genoa, Italy. The ship carried a valuable cargo of 1,701 barrels of industrial alcohol, carefully loaded for safe transit across the vast and unpredictable Atlantic Ocean. Aboard were Captain Benjamin Briggs, his wife Sarah, and their 2-year-old daughter Sophia, along with 7 crew members. Captain Briggs was known as a responsible and deeply religious man. His ship was reportedly well provisioned, seaworthy, and manned by an experienced crew. However, the Atlantic does not yield easily to man's efforts. Its waters have swallowed lives, dreams, and vessels whole. As the Mary Celeste departed into open seas, no one could have foreseen that this voyage would mark the beginning of one of maritime history's greatest enigmas. Nearly a month later, on December 5, 1872, the British brig DEI Gracia spotted the Mary Celeste adrift, approximately 600 miles west of Portugal. Captain David Morehouse of the DEI Gracia recognized the vessel, as he knew Captain Briggs personally. Eager to assist, Morehouse sent a crew to investigate. What they found would spark over a century of speculation and intrigue. The Mary Celeste was eerily silent, no sign of her crew. Her sails were partly furled, and her lifeboat was missing. Personal belongings remained untouched, meals appeared to have been prepared but uneaten, and her cargo of alcohol was intact except for 9 barrels, later found empty. The ship's logbook offered little insight, with the last entry dated November 25, 1872. It recorded no hint of distress, only that the Mary Celeste was sailing eastward toward the Azores. Why would an experienced and disciplined crew abandon a seaworthy ship? What unknown force or event compelled them to leave behind everything, stepping into an uncertain fate? Mysteries breed theories, drawing the curious like moths to a flame. In the case of the Mary Celeste, countless explanations have been proposed, some rooted in reason, others immersed in the fantastical. One of the earliest theories was mutiny. Could the crew have rebelled against Captain Briggs, murdering him and his family before fleeing? Yet the lack of violence or signs of struggle aboard the ship makes this highly unlikely. Similarly, pirates have been suggested, but the untouched valuables and cargo discredit this theory as well. Some experts point to potential maritime disasters: the sudden appearance of a waterspout, a rogue wave sweeping over the ship, or a miscalculation of weather conditions. Could a natural calamity have panicked the crew into abandoning ship? And yet, if that were the case, why was the ship largely undamaged? Another possibility involves the cargo of industrial alcohol. Perhaps leaking fumes caused a small explosion or near accident, prompting the crew to evacuate temporarily. But strangely, they never returned. Illness, hallucinations, or poisoning might also have played a role. Some speculate contaminated rations or exposure to toxic substances could have impaired judgment, leading to irrational decisions. Yet again, no conclusive evidence supports these claims. The Mary Celeste's tale is ripe for supernatural interpretations. Some whisper of ghostly presences, sea monsters, or Bermuda Triangle-like phenomena. While these ideas tantalize the imagination, they drift far from the realm of verifiable evidence. Following the Mary Celeste's discovery, the ship was towed to Gibraltar, where an investigation ensued. Suspicion initially fell on the crew of the DEI Gracia, as some believed they might have orchestrated foul play in pursuit of salvage rights. However, no evidence of wrongdoing was found, and the judge reluctantly granted a share of the salvage claim to Morehouse and his men. Despite her recovery, the Mary Celeste seemed cursed. She continued to sail under various owners, but never shook the dread and infamy tied to her name. Eventually, the ship was deliberately wrecked off Haiti in 1885, ending her troubled life at sea. As historians and researchers revisit the Mary Celeste, modern science has lent new perspectives to this enduring mystery. Experts have studied her condition, remaining logs and environmental data to reconstruct plausible scenarios that remain faithful to the facts. One compelling theory involves the alcohol cargo. Laboratory experiments show that alcohol vapors could cause explosive eruptions, leaving no visible damage. This might have scared the crew into abandoning the vessel temporarily, only for an unexpected calamity, perhaps stormy seas or a failed lifeboat, to seal their fate. Yet, despite rigorous analyses, certain questions remain. Why was the logbook's final entry unremarkable? Why leave behind a ship that seemed fit to sail? Each piece of evidence raises new uncertainties, prolonging the enigma of the Mary Celeste. The story of the Mary Celeste has captivated imaginations for generations. Writers such as Arthur Conan Doyle and Jules Verne wove her tale into literature, further embedding her in pop culture folklore. Movies, documentaries, and countless theories continue to engage mystery lovers, ensuring that her story endures. But the Mary Celeste has become more than just a lost ship or a historical puzzle. She has transcended as a symbol of the unknown, a haunting reminder of humanity's smallness against nature's vast and unpredictable forces. She encapsulates our need to explain the unexplainable, even when answers elude us. And so, the Mary Celeste drifts forever in the annals of the unknown. Though tides shift and winds carry her story across generations, the truth remains elusive, a ghostly whisper lost to time. As the waves lap gently against the hull of this forgotten ship, only one question lingers, haunting and eternal. What truly happened to the Mary Celeste and the souls aboard her? Perhaps we will never know. Perhaps mysteries like this, suspended between fact and legend, are meant to remain unsolved, a reminder that not every thread in the ocean of history can or should be unraveled.